Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fruits Basket Season 2 on episode 13. Or you could call it episode 38 and the overall episode total number. I mean, first season had 25 and we're up to the 13th episode, so you could say either episode 13 of season 2 or episode 38. But anyways, this episode right here, not too bad, although Yuki's trying to get the hang of what's going on, but somewhere towards that ending was actually pretty important, but if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Uo-chan ends up hitting Kyo because he's a little taller than her. And it was kind of funny, They actually end up having a little small argument where Kyo says, "Oh, you should give up your womanhood," kind of thing, blah blah blah. I was just laughing a bit. I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you so jealous of Carrot Head or Kyo-chan over there, that kind of thing. But anyways, we also see to it that we get to see a new character having to talk to Yuki, which she also calls him Yun, which apparently we get to know that it happens with when Yuki was talking to one of the girls that has a crush on Yuki, that kind of thing. But anyways, that aside, we have to it that the person's name that calls him Yun, her name is Kimi Toto or something. Kimi Toto. While there's another guy who's called secretary called Naohito Sakuragi or something. He's pretty much a secretary, and the treasurer is the freaking I don't know what's her name. Kuragi. Yeah, Kuragi. So pretty much we have Manabe. Oh man, there's so many student council members that I don't even bother remembering because there's just too many characters in here that I don't know if they even have a role to play. But all I know is secretary is Kimi Toto and Sakuragi or something, I guess, and treasurer is Kuragi, the girl in the green hair, and the other guy that's a vice president. His name is, I don't really know. I don't remember much of his name. Manabe. Yeah, Manabe. So pretty much Manabe and Yuki, along with Sakuragi and Kimi Toto and Kuragi, are part of the student council seat members or something. But the thing is Manabe seems to be a little carefree and lazy, I mean, it's shown throughout the episode while we get to know Kimi Toto. She seems a little somewhat of a small, innocent devil, I guess. It's really complicated. If you watch the episode, you'll get the idea. Because the way how she acts is she's innocent and she's all pretty and cutesy. But I think somewhere on the different behind the scenes, she's something else that hasn't been confirmed to be revealed yet, But aside from that, we have to it that, that two of them are just Yuki and Manabe are just trying to help, just visiting the club, see how they're doing, But we have that Manabe seems to be getting used to talking to other people, despite his laziness, and Yuki seems to despise that, It's really annoying the heck out of him. Eventually, there's a scene in this episode that picks up with Manabe making some kind of we're the school defense club whatsoever. I'm like, dude, what are you even freaking doing, And that kind of thing, which is kind of annoying at the same time, but aside from that altogether, I'm just trying to think about what the heck are they even doing exactly, but aside from that, it was just picking a color, Manabe is red and Manabe is black, and then Kimi Toto's pink, and when Kimi tried to get Kuragi to talk or something, it's a little complicated, But whatever the case may be, we have to it that that Yuki wanted to help someone out, help a club out to deliver something, while Manabe, he apparently sees Kyo with Toru, and he seems very happy, and he decides to talk to Yuki about his cousin Kyo, that kind of thing. And it looks like to me he's diving into something that seems to hurt Yuki, or he's really annoying Yuki, He just says, "Oh, you just seem very gloomy or sad, while Kyo, he seems very happy when he's walking with Toru Honda, you know? And we have to it that Yuki's like, well, how do I look unhappy? Do you really enjoy doing these kinds of things? Like, is it fun? Is it really that fun to go about and go out who looks happy or looks unhappy? Are you really to compare someone's happiness or something, huh? Is it really funny just to do all that? Pretty much Yuki was actually lecturing him or scolding him by saying, why are you like trying to compare someone's happiness with this person and that person, you know? Isn't you think it's really fun to do that all the time? Is that why I'm asking you that right now? And it looks like Manabe seems to be very offended by this, and he ends up kicking the ceiling sprouts that Yuki was supposed to deliver, and Yuki's like, yo, what the hell is your problem? And Manabe's like telling him to shut up. He goes like, hey, why are you getting so mad, huh? Did he get to you or something else altogether? And Yuki's like, what? You're the one that's angry. He says, I'm not angry. I'm just annoyed with that arrogant lecture of yours. He goes like, yeah, that means you're angry, are you not? And he says, shut up, man. Are you my mom or something? He goes like, hey, who are you calling your mom? Stop saying some stupid things. And then they end up grabbing each other's shirts, and he says, look, I'm the one who's grossed up by you, goody two-shoes. He says, blockhead. Yeah, fine, I am a blockhead. Better than someone who pretends to know everything altogether. And when Yuki confessed by saying, yeah, I know, that's what the hell I am. That's right, I was lecturing you myself because you didn't understand it, okay? Sorry, you got a problem? And we have to that Yuki does feel remorseful for that, and he's trying to clean up the mess, but we have to that he's like, yeah, you know, I'm a freaking villain, and I'm the one who's trying to fight the enemy within me, you know, that kind of thing, etc. And we have to it that, like, Manabe does ask Yuki a very important question, you know, because it looks like to me he seems to understand what he did, but he says like, where should I look for so I can look at the same things I do? How can I see someone else's perspective and understand someone's feelings before I hurt them, you know? I never understood that. You kind of surprised me when you said the same exact thing as her. And when it came to something that's called exact same thing as her, what is he talking about? Is it about his mother or someone he knows, possibly someone that he was affiliated with? But whatever the case may be, he says he was kind of annoyed and he was kind of surprised, and it kind of annoyed me. He's just very jealous, you know? Because you seem to understand others, while for me, I don't. It's something that I can never get to, you know? And I kind of went too far on that, and I apologize, you know? And we have to it that Yuki decides to tell Manabe to clean up the ceilings himself for like him causing a lot of pain for kicking it down. But aside from that, I don't know what happened as a result. But we have to it that Manabe ends up apologizing to Kyo, and he says, "I regret my actions. I won't do the same thing ever again." And Kyo's like, "Huh? What are you talking about? You know?" And we have to it that like Yuki says, if we could gain an understanding of one another like this, despite the conflict, I guess hanging out with other people won't be so bad. As Yuki, even though he is annoyed by Manabe's laziness here and there, he seems to like trying to get an idea of what he is or understand him, you know? I mean, he does compare him a bit that he has a little outgoing personality like his brother, and a little bit of like Kyo, you know, which he has an antagonistic relationship with him. And he's starting to think like being with others may not be so bad after all, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, it looks like to me like Yuki's starting to gain some understanding, development of trying to understand others, you know. But despite the freaking like argument he had with Manabe, they do apologize to each other and try to make up, you know. Next episode is called "I Should Just Die," which I go like, okay, what's going on here? That kind of thing. But anyways, this episode right here, it just involves the student council people, you know. I mean, we got to know Kuragi, Sakuragi, or Naohito, and then like Kimi Todo, who has the devilish cutie appearance, personality, and Manabe, you know. We've seen him in many episodes, or should I say around the beginning of the season, but he seems to be a little bit lazy and carefree, but I don't know. And of course, you know, in this episode, Yuki and Manabe did get into a little small argument, you know, after like some things of daily school life procedure, which we always see in multiple series of anime, you know, and you know, that kind of thing. Eventually, Manabe and Yuki does apologize to each other, and Manabe wants to understand what he should look for before he hurts anyone else, you know. Which I go, like, I think the guy could get the idea as long as he could be led to the right direction. But it's gonna take a while, I believe. But yeah. So pretty much, Manabe, he seems to have a nasty habit of having to say a lot of things, and it might hurt them. He doesn't even know that, but he's trying to wonder how do I look at things from other people's perspective before I hurt them. Because you said the same thing exactly like her, and it kind of surprised me and it kind of shocked me. We don't really know who this person, her, is, but it might be something he might be affiliated with, or someone he knows that might have gave him the same lecture because he's doing things that's hurting other people. And he doesn't even knows it. So until then, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Also, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.